Namaskar and welcome back to Rishi Classes. In this video, we are going to discuss about the mystery of Kuiper Belt. As you know that our solar system comprises 8 planets and a sun. The sun is at the center of our solar system and the planets revolves around it. But beyond these planets, there is a belt named Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt is very mysterious and it is yet need to be discovered more. If we talk about the Kuiper Belt, it is a region of space that lies beyond the gas giant Neptune. It is a circumstellar disk, much likely an asteroid belt, but 20 times wider and up to 200 times more massive. It is littered with the remnants from the solar system formation, including the observed object that may become our ninth planet. It is said that the Kuiper Belt is the debris, but in the starting of the formation of our solar system, many planets were formed, but the debris left over after the formation of the planet, they form a belt and it is now known as the Kuiper Belt. If we know about the location, then the Kuiper Belt extends from the orbit of Neptune at 30 astronomical unit, and 1 astronomical unit is the distance between Earth and the Sun, and out of 55 astronomical units from the sun. It is estimated to stretch around 220 astronomical unit of the space and is thick in most places. Other region of the belt comprises a disk of scattered objects that are part of the population of the worlds called trans-Neptune objects. If we talk about the discovery, who discovered first or who calculated the existence of the Kuiper Belt. So after this discovery of Pluto by Tom Bug in 1930, many speculated that it might not be alone. The first astronomer to suggest the existence of the trans-Neptune population was Frederick Leonard, who pointed the Pluto was not just be the first of its series of ultra-Neptune bodies. In 1943, astronomer Kenneth Edwards suggested that comets and large body might exist beyond the Neptune. Dutch-American astronomer Gerald Kuiper predicted in the 1951 the existence of the belt of icy object in that region of space. Some astronomers refer to it as the Edwards-Kuiper belt, and this belt get its name the Kuiper. If we talk about the origin, how the Kuiper Belt is formed, the exact origin of the Kuiper Belt and its complex structure are still unclear. Astronomers are hoping that with the completion of the several wide field survey telescopes such as the Pan-STARRS and the future LSST, many more currently unknown KBO, the KBO stand for the Kuiper Belt objects, will be revealed. When the solar system formed, gas, dust and rock pulled together to form the sun and planets. The planets swept most the remaining debris into the sun or out of the solar system. Bodies further out remained safe from the gravitational pull of our planet like Jupiter and managed to stay at the distance as they slowly orbit the sun. The Kuiper Belt and more distance Oort cloud contains the leftover remnants from the birth of our solar system. So the Kuiper Belt is the debris or the leftover part of the birth of our solar system. If we talk about its composition, the Kuiper Belt consists of planetesimal fragments from the original protoplanetary disk around the sun that failed to fully form into planet and instead become smaller bodies. So they not become the planet, but they form a smaller bodies and they are floating in the space. It is estimated that thousands of bodies more than 62 miles, almost 100 kilometers in diameter, travel around the sun within the belt together with trillions of smaller objects, most of which are short period comets. The belt also contains several dwarf planets too big to be considered asteroid and yet not qualified as the planet since they are too small, follow an odd orbit and don't care about the space around them. They weigh true planet too. If it about the Kuiper Belt's object, then Kuiper Belts was the first true Kuiper Belt object, यानी कि जो Pluto was the first true Kuiper Belt object to be discovered. Although astronomers at the time didn't recognize it as such, they not identify as it's very important. In August 2006, the International Astronomical Union, that is AIAU, downgraded the status of Pluto to that of a dwarf planet since the discovery of slow-moving small world in the outer solar system in 1992 by the Jewett and Lu. Astronomers have since they found several icy rock and tiny worlds beyond Neptune. Sedna, 3/4 the size of Pluto, was discovered in 2004. It is so far out of the solar system, it makes them some 110,500 to circle the sun of the eccentric orbit that ranges between 8 billion miles 12.9 billion kilometer and 84 billion miles almost 135 billion kilometer. Eris, slightly larger than Pluto, was discovered in 2005 and orbit the sun approximately once every 580 years, traveling almost 100 times faster than sun and that other does. Two more dwarf planets, Hoima and Meg, were found in the Kuiper Belt in 2008. Neptune's moon Triton and Saturn's Phoebe are also thought to be originally Kuiper Belt's objects. So I think you understand how Kuiper Belt is so mysterious. We are still not know more about it, but we are discovering, and after the arrival of the James Webb telescope we are going to discover and we are going to uncover most mysteries of Kuiper Belt. So we will continue our video in the next, and stay tuned. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.